This light's kind of creepy. I don't know about that. So I've had a lot of people ask what these things are that I'm working on that I talk about constantly. And I know I've mentioned Scribe Delivery plenty, but so I mentioned that I had two big projects that I wanted to get done in 2017. And I haven't really talked about either. They're both just kind of, I don't want to say pipe dreams because they're very real, but one is farther along than the other. So let's talk about that for a second. I'm a huge fan of games and tabletop games, video games. I'm a huge fan of anything that takes a group of people and gets them together, either gets them out of their comfort zone or makes them have fun. That's what I like games for. And then I also like design and great story and stuff like that. But I am working on making a card game. So it's a ton of work. Card games are uniquely challenging. You have to get it right. People are very specific about what they want in a game, and getting it right is very tough. So, what is the card game I'm working on? Great question. Thanks for asking. The game is a 4-player game that is themed around pro wrestling. That's right, you heard it here, folks. Pro wrestling card game. It is a battle game. You are battling against another player. In a 4-player game, there are 2 people battling, and there are 2 people who can affect the battle. The goal of the game is to win the main event, and to do that, you have to get to the main event. So there's a lot of things that go along with that theme, and if you're into pro wrestling, then you kind of can start to see how some of this might work without even knowing much about it. But I have been working on this game for almost a year, and I am just now to the point where it is sort of play testable. If you can imagine a game that's somewhere in the realm of like Hearthstone or something like that, but also a little bit in the Exploding Kittens kind of world. Super easy to play, super obvious on how to play it. Works as a 2-player game, but also is meant to be a 4-player game. Just a lot of great stuff, and it's been a ton of fun to work on. I'm hoping to have a full playable version soon, as well as start to see what some of the design looks like. It's been really hard. It's something that has been a passion project for a while and is now getting to the point where I am working on it a lot. And yeah, so it's going to be ready soon. So that is one of the things I'm working on. With Scribe Delivery, we just shipped out March, which was really fun. It's a lot of work to pack all of the deliveries and send them out. Yeah, it's totally worth it in the end. Put in a ton of work, get to see people who like the products. Some people don't like the products, that's fine. I understand both and I like both, so that works out for me too. But this month, very successful, our biggest ever. We continue to sell out each month, so I'm very thankful for that. But yeah, got that going on. Today, working on launching another site that I've owned for a long time. Outside of Scribe Delivery, I also had a second subscription box that I ran. It launched very lightly. The concept is cool. The marketing wasn't right. I didn't have the time or the energy to put into it to grow it the way it needed to be grown. And now with Scribe Delivery sort of growing, I mean, Scribe Delivery takes a ton of time, but the growth doesn't take all of my time like it used to. I was not prepared. Working through growth is challenging, and the more you grow, the more work. We are better prepared for growth now, so it is time to launch this other project fully, put the marketing behind it that it deserves, that it needs, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that. More on that later. We'll chat about that soon, but yeah, so just working a lot this weekend. Didn't film a ton this weekend. Spent very little time in the car, so no car video. Basically family weekend. Had a good time. Took it easy. That was it. So just now working and pushing things forward into the next phase of all the work. So. Again, big thank you to everybody who is commenting and liking the videos. I really appreciate it. I appreciate all the feedback. When I started posting videos of the Leaf, the immediate community that developed around it was shocking. And so as I move forward with the YouTube channel, here you can expect better quality. And I'm going to be making some upgrades and doing some stuff around here to make the YouTube channel a little better. We're going to focus on this a little more. So thank you so much for all the suggestions and for telling me what you like and what you don't like. I appreciate it. More about the card game soon, more on all of the projects soon, more on the car soon. Leave a comment. Tell me what you want to hear about. Got to diversify, right? I got a lot going on, and I want to share it. I want to make the most of these videos, so we're going to do that, and we're going to keep pushing forward. So, you guys having fun playing Zelda on the Switch? Because it's probably my favorite Zelda game ever. Full review? I don't know. Leave a comment. Long Sunday here, but good things going on. It's been a good weekend. Sawyer's being kind of crazy today. Hasn't been very good. Parent life, I guess. Looking forward to getting outside. I have been working out and hoping to move it outside. It's been good so far. The old feeling pain in the muscles is a familiar and an exciting feeling again. So I'm glad that I'm feeling good about it. Not afraid of it anymore, so doing good. Yeah, it's been a weird week. The 2 shots in the fog, it's a really interesting metaphor for this week. I never drive by the Cowboys headquarters, even though I'm kind of over by it. And I drove by it on Thursday when the whole Tony Romo stuff happened, expecting him to be released. It was a nice day. There was a lot of media outside, lots of people around. And yeah, so that was, expected. Drove by again on Friday after nothing happened with Romo. Still hasn't happened. And it was foggy. You couldn't even see any building from the road. Just seemed like a real perfect metaphor for what's going on in football. I'm going to have to do a video about NCAA brackets because that's pretty important. So all good things going on. Ready to get the week started. Thanks again, you guys. Be sure to like and subscribe if you haven't. And we'll see you next time.